Hey, Facebook Live family. It's Pamela Sharp, PS Loving Life, Business and Life Coach, here today for my Facebook Live challenge. Boy, I had a long day today, thus why I am already in the bed already because it was a long day. I forgot that I had to attend this memorial service for a family member. And so instead of talking about what I originally decided to speak on today, I'm going to speak on something a little different. About choice and how you deal with your family, how you show up for your family, and how you just interact with family members. Today, my East Coast family, which I'm originally from Chicago, and I have family in Texas and Chicago, of course, and California, basically almost all over the United States. But we have a nice contingent here on the East Coast, so we had a death in the family, and of course we all showed up for the occasion, and it was just so peaceful, to go to a memorial service and just just love on each other and be there for each other without any drama, any history, any judgments, criticism, none of that stuff. Just a good time, and it was just so loving and peaceful, which is the way you're supposed to show up for your family. So many of us go with all of these preconceived notions and stuff from the past, just a bunch of baggage from the past that has no purpose today. I mean, come on, everybody. History is just that, history. It's gone, it's past. There's nothing you can do about history. If you feel as though somebody did you wrong, hey, go ask them to apologize. Let them know what they did, because 9 times out of 10, well, I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10. Sometimes people do not know what offended you, because a lot of times we're offended, and it's all our ego. It has nothing to do with truth. It's nothing that's not even that's really serious. And so many relationships break up because of ego. We get offended by something that's really baseless, really not important. And we need to start asking ourselves, before we start getting attitudes, judging, getting involved in someone's drama or our own drama, how important is this to me? Does this really serve me? Does this help me to grow? Is there a lesson in this? Thinking about a time when I was speaking with a friend of mine, and I mean, had just gone through my divorce, so I was really kind of in your face back then. And he told me, he was like, "You're just mean. You're just so in my face and stuff." And so then I had to re-examine myself and see how I was appearing to others. Sometimes we think we are one thing to people, but they see something else. And so we hold all of these judgments and misconceptions about people and places and things, and we take these things to our family events, or in some cases people don't show up because of something that happened in the past. Really, you only get really one true family, one birth family. And when you sit in judgment and hurt and pain over something that happened in the past that you still haven't grown from, you didn't learn the lesson from it, you can't expect people to treat you the way you treat them. You can expect it, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen. And you should be fine with that, because each person is an individual, and what you think is the best service may not be their idea. A lot of people may not be as sensitive as you are. I mean, you can't expect everyone to be you. You be you. You honor yourself and be you. You be authentically you, and don't make apologies for who you are. But you don't have to get an attitude about it. So the whole thing was about, being together with family and starting to show up for your family and letting go of so much of this baggage that really just holds everybody back, and it dims the light of your family. And you have these events where people are mad and holding on to crap. Let it go, move on, and just try to enjoy and love your family, because look, we never know how long someone is going to be here. So I get home from this event after traveling and all of this horrendous traffic today. There, 2.5 hours, come back 2.5 hours, you know, in the DMV on a trip that should have been an hour, just to find out that another, in-law, even though I'm divorced, but an in-law passed my ex-father-in-law. And I was just like, wow, we never know how much time we have with people. So take tomorrow, next week, tonight, just let people know you love them. Take the time to just let go of some of the baggage that you're holding on to, that you're carrying with you. It's weighing you down. Let it go. Forgive yourself for holding on to it. Forgive the person for whatever it was they did. You don't need them to say, I'm sorry, but you can forgive them, because most of the people out here talking about that you're such Christians and everything, that's what Jesus would have done. Okay, if we just want to be real, let's be real about that. He would have let it go. He would have forgiven them, and he would have moved on. And that's what I'm asking you all to do. And not just for this season, I mean for your life. Start practicing that and letting go of history, because that's what it is. His story. Let it go. Everybody has a story. Let it go. So tomorrow, if you're joining me, then maybe we can have a nice little conversation about how women treat each other. And is it getting better? I think it's getting better. I have made so many new friendships with women of all color, and I just think it's grand. It to me is like the best. Hi, Pamela Ross. Hey girl, how are you? I just think it's the best that women are treating each other better. Is it because we are more aware of what we've been doing? Is it because we want to have better relationships with each other? And I'm not going to say we have a colorblind society, because we don't, and I don't want it to be colorblind. I want you to see me as a black woman. I don't want you to see me say, well, I'm colorblind, I don't see color. Yes, you do. When I walk in a room, you know that I'm a black woman. So acknowledge me as such. And it's okay. We're fine with being acknowledged as who we are. We just don't want to be ignored. We don't want to come into a room and be the white elephant in the room, per se. We want to come into the room and be embraced just as anyone else who comes into a room is embraced. So tomorrow and the rest of the week, whenever we get a chance to speak about this, let's talk about this. Pamela, how are you doing? I miss you, girl. I was down in your area last week, but I'm about to get off, and I just would like you to think about that. Showing up for your family without any baggage, and thinking about whether or not you think that the state of women and how we treat each other, interact with each other on all color lines, and just love each other. Has it gotten better, or is it still worse? I'm Pamela Sharp. I'm a business and life coach, motivational speaker. Hey, girl, we have to talk. DM me, or I'll DM you. And I can be found on all things social media. Peace and blessings. Talk to you tomorrow. Still on this Facebook Live challenge. It's 30 days, but I'm going to keep on keeping on. You can. Okay, I will. Okay, cool. Thank you. Peace and blessings. I'll talk to you later. This is Pamela Sharp signing out. Peace.